Let's recall the one-stroke problem. First, we need to know the requirements includes first, the pen must touch the paper all the time, and every line cannot be drawn repeatedly. Every point can be drawn more than once. Based on the three requirements, let's see. Actually, if we can draw this line in one stroke, in other words, we can also make this kind of shape with one row. So, for example, if there is a straight line, of course we can draw it in one stroke because that is just a row. And also when we are using the rope to make shapes, no matter how irregular the shape I may make, like this even, as long as I make it in one row, that means it is definitely drawn in one stroke. So let's see. Actually, there are different kinds of points along this shape. For example, the starting point. From this point, there is only one line connected to there. And here, starting from this point, there are four lines. Starting from this point, also four lines. And only when at the other end, there is only one line connected to this point, as you can see. So, one row has only two ends, and the ends is connected with only one line. We call this as odd point. And if the number of lines connected to the point is even number, we call this as even point. If so, only when there are two odd points. That means we can make this shape by only one rope. We can draw this kind of shape with one stroke. If there are more than two odd points, for example, like four odd points, that means we need two ropes with four ends to make it. But also there is another kind and another case, like the circle. You can see at every single point on this circle, there are two lines starting from that point. Right? Starting from this point, there are two lines. So actually, in this kind of shape, the closed shape, there is no odd point, zero. Here we can make a quick summary. If we can find zero or two odd points, we can draw that kind of shape in one stroke. For example, here, that means the first step is to label every point with the number of lines starting from that point. Here, 1. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 1. As you can see, this shape has two odd points, so we can draw it in one stroke. Also, because the ending point has one line connected to that, is odd point. So, if we want to draw it in one stroke, we must start from one odd point and end with another odd point, like this. For the second shape, first we need to label every point. 3, 3, 3, 3, 4. There are four odd points, so we can't draw it in one stroke. But can you add one line to make it possible to be drawn in one stroke? That means we just need two odd points. If so, let's see. As long as I connect these 2 points, we will have two odd points. And as long as we start with one of these two odd points to draw this kind of shape, we can definitely draw it in one stroke, and we will end with another odd point. Also, you can use the same pattern to study the star. Every point in the star are even points. There is zero odd point. That's why we can also draw the star in one stroke.